Hi everyone, Radhe Radhe. In this video, we're going to be doing chapter 14, verse 11. And he's continuing to talk about the modes of material nature. And it's easy to understand the verse as in intellectually or not even fully intellectually, but understand the meaning. Um, uh, but difficult to understand how it applies or what it means or what it looks like. Or okay, so I'll explain when we get to the verse. Let's do our invocation prayer to the Lord and ask Him to be with us. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Dear Bhagwan Shri Krishna, please help us understand this verse. And Janmashtami is just 2 days away. Please help us get into this mode as much as possible. Please help us understand you. Please help us surrender to you. Please help us understand what it means to surrender to you. Please give us some indication, some glimpses, some ideas, some help. And please help us understand this verse in the deepest way possible so that it helps us come closer to you, so that it increases our attachment for you. Okay, so let's sing the verse. Sarvadvareshu dehesmin prakasha upajayate jnanam yada tada vidyad dvivridham sattvametyuta. The manifestation of the mode of goodness can be experienced when all gates of the body are illuminated by knowledge. So the mode of goodness, we know that we are in mode of goodness when all gates of the body have knowledge. Okay, so this one is kind of, if you know Hindi, then it's kind of not too, the first line is not too complicated to understand. Sarva, all, dwar, doors. So all doors of deha, of the body. So asmin, like of this body, all doors of this body, prakash, get illuminated, develop, upajayate, develop illumination when knowledge, yada, when knowledge, jnana, tada, at that time is increased in this mode of goodness. So the rest, we don't need to go word by word. But there are 9 gates in the body, 9 doors, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, the mouth, genitals, and anus. When every gate is illuminated by the symptom of goodness, it should be understood that you're in mode of goodness. Then you can see the right things, hear the right things, taste the right things, all of that. You're cleansed from inside out. But this is still material nature, by the way. And in every gate, there is development of the symptom of happiness. That's the mode of goodness. Now, he is merged 11, 12, and 13. He's talking about goodness, passion, as well as ignorance in the same verse. So, I'm just going to talk about the first line. He reveals how the 3 modes of influence affect one thinking. Sattva guna leads to the development of virtues and illumination of knowledge. And then he talks about the rest. So, I'm just going to skip that. Text 11, by increasing the sattva guna, realization increases in all doors of the material body. This is sensory knowledge. So what I was saying is that, okay, we can understand that when we're in mode of goodness, then all gates have knowledge. But what that means, I have no idea. What does it mean for taste to have knowledge? Maybe it means that we only want to eat healthy food and we no longer have the desire to have unhealthy food. Maybe that's what it means. Maybe our eyes don't want to see. I think that makes sense, right? Our eyes don't want to see anything like violent or ugly, or like, ugly isn't like whatever. Our ears don't want to hear complaining of other people or putting other people down or whatever. Like we want to, when we're in mode of goodness, we don't want to hear any of the negative stuff. We don't want to see any of the negative stuff. We want to surround ourselves in happy, peaceful environments where we can that's just mode of goodness. We're just happy in that. Okay, so that's it for this verse. We'll see you in the next verse, chapter 14, verse 12. Wish you a day filled, chock filled with lots and lots of spiritual growth. Since Janmashtami is coming up in 2 days, let's wish you all I don't know, Krishna's grace. My mind is not working right now, but wish you lots and lots of Krishna prem. Radhe Radhe.